20. It's swelling, Ghana syrup. 20. It's just swelling. This one. Just swelling. 15. No. You know, my teeth are very cheap.
Nobody in, nobody out. And honestly, I wasn't mad at it. Ghana made me feel so completely at home that when the borders finally reopened, I stayed anyway.
Diaspora in the community, supporting the people, because chieftaincy in Ghana is not just political, it's cultural, it's spiritual, it's identity.
An African American is saying that she was so wrong about Ghana. What is she talking about? We will go into the video for you to listen to what exactly she has to say. And also, an African American lady is also saying she doesn't understand why Americans come from America to, let's say, Ghana or Africa with the American mindset and expecting America in Ghana or America in Africa, which is very, very true. And also, I have other videos of other foreigners sharing their experiences visiting and living in Ghana. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go into the video, watch, come back and talk.
Okay, let me tell y'all about the moment I realized I had been completely wrong about how power works in Ghana. So boom, I'm in Pokemon Musaba for my installment ceremony. This is the day they were installing me as Nkosohima Development Queen Mother of the village. Now mind you, Pokram has about 10,000 people. I had been supporting different initiatives in Ghana, helping with food, school fees, medical bills, showing up for different communities, but this ceremony was different. This was official. The whole village was there. Drums going, kente everywhere, big umbrellas, chiefs, elders, queen mothers. The energy in the air felt heavy in the best way, like history was literally watching. And then the chief started arriving, and baby, when I tell you the whole place shifted, people stood up immediately, head slightly bowed, pure respect. Now, in my American mind, I used to think chief meant something ceremonial, like a respected elder that people honor out of tradition. But standing there in that moment, I realized this was real authority, not symbolic, not decorative, real power. The chief sat, the elder sat, the queen mother sat. Then I noticed something that made me pause. A government official, men in suits. And when they greeted the chiefs, they were the ones showing respect. Well, they show respect first. That's when it hit me that Ghana runs on two systems of power at the same time. You have the government system, president, parliament, ministers, elections, but right beside that is the traditional system of chieftaincy. And this system existed centuries before colonization ever touched the continent. You have paramount chiefs, the Omahini, leaders of entire traditional areas. Under them, you have divisional chiefs, sub-chiefs, village chiefs. These leaders settle disputes, they oversee land, they guide their communities, protect traditions. Then there are specialized leadership roles. One of them is Nkosohini. That is the development chief, the one responsible for bringing growth and opportunity to the people. And they're usually diaspora. And then there's Nkosohima, the development queen mother. And that is the title they gave me that day. Now, before anyone thinks queen mother means some ceremonial role where you just wear beads and smile for pictures, let me stop you right there. Queen mothers hold authority. In a Khan tradition, the queen mother can nominate a chief, and if a chief stops serving the people properly, the queen mother can distool him. That means remove him from power. So let this sink in. For centuries, women in this system have had the power to approve leadership and remove it. Meanwhile, people act like women in leadership is some modern Western invention. So standing there during my installment, I understood the responsibility that comes with this title. It's not about status. This was about service. My role as Nkosohima of Pokram is development, helping bring opportunities to the village, building connections between the diaspora and the community, supporting the people, because chieftaincy in Ghana is not just political, it's cultural, it's spiritual, it's identity. This is why this system survived colonization. The British tried to weaken it. They tried to replace it with their own systems, but the people never stopped recognizing their chiefs because traditional authority runs deeper than any government election. So today in Ghana, you can have government approval for something, but if the chief does not agree because it involves stool land, that project is not happening. If people have disputes, they often go to the chief's palace before they go to court. Presidents meet with chiefs. Politicians seek their blessing. The traditional system and the modern government operate side by side. And watching it up close during my own installment ceremony made me realize something powerful. Africa has always had sophisticated systems of leadership, chiefs, queen mothers, councils of elders, checks and balances, community representation, all of it operating for centuries. We were just not taught about it. So when I stood there in Pulcrum, being a stewardess in Kosohima, I understood something clearly. This crown is not decoration. It is responsibility. It is work. It is a promise to serve the people who trusted me with their future. And if you want to help me, help them, send it in. Let's connect.
You know what's so frustrating as an American is being in another country and watching Americans act American. Like, we just have this level of like audacity and privilege mindset and selfishness and anger and attitude that we bring to other countries, and it's so embarrassing. Like, you come to a new country, yes, every country has their issues, but don't try to impose your American ways on these countries. Like, they do things a certain way, and whether it's working for them or not, that's their way of doing things. Like, get into their program to get what you want, or leave and go back to America. Like, I can't with Americans.
Chale, Mikra, I couldn't let today pass without wishing my Ghanaians a happy Independence Day. People actually ask me all the time if I'm actually Ghanaian because I'm always talking about Ghana. And I'm not, but I actually do think that Ghana changed my life a little bit. So let me give you guys a little bit of story time, right? So in 2019, I flew into Ghana for what was supposed to be a 3-day business trip, not to link uncles and not for a marriage proposal, just putting that out there, right? But then the world decided to shut down with the vid, right? And Ghana closed its borders. 7 months, nobody in, nobody out. And honestly, I wasn't mad at it. Ghana made me feel so completely at home that when the borders finally reopened, I stayed anyway. I ended up actually living on the continent for 5, almost 6 years. And I'm honestly just grateful that Ghanaians welcome little old me with my Niger, Irish and Grenadian blood and my British passport, right? I do have one major regret though. During my time there, I didn't learn to speak like a Ghanaian woman. You know the way they almost sing when they talk? Like, how could you ever deny them anything? They're so sweet. Anyway, I also didn't inherit any Nyash, so that's another story for another day. Anyway, 69 years ago, Ghana became the first country in modern Africa to win independence. When Ghana became free in 1957, it sent a message across Africa that freedom was possible. And I know we speak a lot about corruption and African leaders, and we also speak about, the fact that we're not truly free. But when you think about it, 69 years is not a long time to build a modern country. But Ghana has done some really impressive things during that time. Let's focus on those, right? It's the second largest cocoa producer in the world, with an economy around $100 billion mark, right? And tourism brought in about $4.8 billion last year alone. Ghana's also one of the biggest gold producers in the world. And now the country is finally pushing to refine more of that gold at home and process more of its cocoa locally so more value stays in Ghana. They've legally taken steps to protect kente cloth, meaning only cloth that is woven in specific regions in Ghana can officially be called kente, similar to how only sparkling wine that comes from a certain region in France can be called champagne. And I'd also say that one of its most valuable assets is its reputation for peace, for being a peaceful country. Peace attracts investors, tourists, talent and opportunity. And I can vouch for that fact, that I felt the sense of peace when I was there myself. Anyway, once again, happy Independence Day. Guys, give me your favorite memories of Ghana below. And I hope you guys don't party too much. Let Ace breathe small now.
Netherlands versus Ghana and doing business is in Ghana based on who you know. In the Netherlands, it's based on the system. A lot of the times people called me even from Ghana like, hey, I'm going to do a tour with my artist. Do you know venues there? Yes, I know the venues here, but you have to email them. And I would have the same thing because they think they can go through me and then it's easier to get into the venue. I said, no, I have to email them. I have to go through the system. So I have to email them and then they will get back to me. So it's better that I give you the email address and you email them yourself. And even you can just email in English. People, we speak Dutch here, but they also speak English. And you say, I'm an international, manager, and I have this artist, and can I do this? So I literally had this happen to me, and people were first like, they think that I don't want to help them, but the system here works different. Like, it's not because I live here that I will have more privilege than you. No, it's not the case. In Ghana, it's different.
It's 20 Ghana Syrup. It's just 20, this one. Just 20.
15.
No, my cheese are very cheap, right? No, I didn't fix the price. My cheese are very cheap.
You can't take 15?
No, 15 is not good. I got plenty of kids. I got 4 kids.
I got wife.
Me, I got 4 kids, right?
I got wife.
I'm taking on 4 kids, so.
Wife costs more.
No, I mean, I'm the man, right? And I have 4 kids, I got a husband. I take on 5 people.
So husband don't cost much. He don't cost no money.
No, he doesn't have money, right? I'm doing business to take
Well, it's 2 and we got 3 kids, so 5.
You have 5, right? Now you even bring get money in your pants, right? You the government you pay the kids, right? In Ghana, when you give it, they don't give kids no money, right? You have to fight for them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they don't have to pay, so 15.
No, not 15. You got 50 Ghana, 50. No, give me 50.
15.
I give the 30 to my children, right?
Say
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't just book this beach trip just for the kids. I booked it partially for myself because I definitely needed time away from civilization, everything, everybody, to just sit, journal, walk along the beach, listen to the waves, and drink, of course. But it is the morning of the kids' birthday. Look at these beautiful cakes from Panda Bakery in East Legon. Absolutely loved it. They had cake for breakfast and brownies and cookies from Anna B Cookies. Absolutely delicious. After all that sugar, of course, they had to work it off. They jumped in the pool. Guys, they spent so long in this pool. It was ridiculous. I don't know how they convinced me to get in, but I did. We had an amazing time. Then from the pool straight to the beach. This was absolutely the most perfect beach house for this. It was just magnificent. So glad we did it. They hung out in the water for a while, but then they started to like swim deeper, and I got really nervous. I was like back in the pool. So they went back in the pool. I poured myself a glass of wine, ate that with some cookies, and we just spent the afternoon just frolicking and having a fantastic time. This was absolutely the best birthday ever.
Good morning. I just want to say hello, welcome, and thank you to all of the new faces that are here from the interview that I did. I just want to reintroduce myself. My name is Peyton. I am 26. I'm a mom of 3. I moved to Ghana January 1st, 2025, and I was 4.5 months pregnant. I gave birth to my daughter here. And not to mention, I did it alone. I know, crazy. Some of you may think like I moved to Ghana to leave my husband and do this and do that. That was never the plan. Ghana was a joint plan. Moving here pregnant by myself was not the plan, but I'm glad that it happened because I gained a sense of peace that I don't think I would have gotten in the States. And it's like, I don't know. We had our discussions before I moved, and then when I was moving, he's like, oh, I'm coming with y'all. Then it changed again. So I didn't leave him. He had other plans, and me being me, my kids deserve a happy mother. So I'm not going to stay somewhere where I'm not wanted and struggle. If I'm doing it by myself, I might as well do it where I want to do it and be free and have fun doing it. So yeah, currently 1 year and 1 month, 2 months in. Ooh.
And the last time you came, you said with your chest, with so much confidence,
yes,
that your jollof rice is the best.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
No hesitation.
Yeah, top 2, definitely. I don't know who is
top 2, number 2.
Just creating room for somebody, but it has to be top 2, hands down.
Why is your jollof the best, please? Why?
I can't really explain, but you can ask the people who have had it.
Right.
Just to be fair, ask the Nigerians. Could you has been there?
Yeah, to your house.
Yes, someone else. Wandi Cole.
Oh, wow.
Call them right now and ask them.
Oh, wow.
Everything. I have them on camera. They can't lie. And Ludacris.
Oh, Ludacris too. That's insane.
So I got it.
I'm Ghanaian. You know Ghana?
Yes.
Yes, I'm Ghanaian.
Okay. How to see the difference between Ghana and Nigeria?
What do you say?
The difference between Ghana and Nigeria.
You want to see the difference? What is this?
Light.
This is the difference. If you want to play with Nigeria, this is Nigeria now. Nigeria, darkness. This is Ghana, light. Okay? You see?
In Nigeria, they don't have light. Or they switch it off.
In Nigeria, light once in a week, once in a month, you know? Ghana, constant light. You see?
Okay guys, I know y'all remember me saying I wish I could speak pidgin in like a video like a few months ago. So today I'm gonna tell y'all like the pidgin I learned like in this Dirty December group chat and in Ghana, like while I was there. Okay, starting off strong is she did vex me, or you did vex me, or she did vex me, or whatever. When someone says I did vex them, it's just so funny to me, like, oh, like you trying to say I'm pissing you off, but like it's funny, you know? Okay, next is shakam. I don't know if that's pidgin or not, but that's when you take a screenshot, and it's just funny. Like I love saying shakam, like I shakam'd you. Great. Okay, the next one is wahala. I've been saying wahala for like years, but like now, like when I hear people saying a sentence, like I just be like wahala for you or wahala day. Like, you know, it's funny to me. Okay, so the next one is chale. I've been knew the word chale, but like now I hear people say it more. So like I've added it to my vocab, like chale. Like I usually say when someone pisses me off, like be like chale. I don't know how to use it, but I'm just saying, you know? Okay, the next thing is like you barb, like barb, however you pronounce it. I don't know. I don't really know what it means either. I just know, like, I hear it all the time. So if you guys could just let me know what that means. Okay, the next one is basu. Now I call everybody basu. Like even the man walking down the street in Ghana, I'll call him basu. Like I just do that because now it's funny to me, like, you know? Okay, and the final thing is waiting to happen. I don't know, that's just something I say now, like what's going on, because that's all I really know. So yeah, that's all I learned, or that's all I've like heard so far. So let me know if I'm doing well or if y'all are gonna laugh at.
All right, good morning people. I have a question for you, especially Ghanaians, anybody in West Africa. What is the reason for the egg? Okay, I noticed that they use egg for the majority of the meals. I had Indomie, assorted noodles, assorted rice, different meals, and spaghetti. They all put eggs in it. All right. So I'm trying to figure out, is the egg just the national side plate, or is it just something that the people really enjoy? Because again, in the U.S., every culture, we have over, I think, 150 cultures, 150 type of foods that you can eat. Each culture generally has a particular thing that you're going to see in their food. Like the Italians, you're going to see the noodles. The Asians, you're going to see generally the rice or the fish. The Middle East, different type of beans. Everybody that I noticed, they tend to just have some type of side dish, what we call it. The Ghanaians have the strangest to me, the egg. Okay, so what is it about the egg that makes it special? Just trying to figure that one out. Thank you.
You know, when it comes to this thing that is like woman was talking about, the kind of the governance system, we have in the governance system, and also our traditional way of doing things. You should know that our traditional rulers were there far before even this governance system came to being, or the politics came to being. So they have actually been the people that have been resolving issues over the years, since like a very long time. So they have been doing this since, like, if we talk about people that were resolving disputes, it was basically chiefs, kings. They were resolving some of these like disputes or family issues or whatever. So we cannot say we coming into or perhaps accepting the white man's way of governing, like governance, we will push aside ours. No, we will never do that. So they actually go hand in hand. So we are in 2026 and this thing is still going on. Some towns, some villages, still whenever they have issues, they can decide not to go to the police station, but rather go to the palace, the chief's palace, to resolve some of the issues. And it's something that has been going on for years. And for me, it's something that I think we should keep on doing. We should never ever relinquish that to the background, because this is us and that is us. And also this lady talking about the Americans that come to Africa or Ghana with the American mindset and expecting America in Ghana. I've been saying this all the time on here, that it doesn't make sense. We all know America is a first world country, as they say, and Africa or so many African countries are third world, or let's say Ghana is a third world or developing country. You cannot expect whatever you were experiencing in America, in Ghana or Africa. That is not possible. So just make sure you come, like whenever you decide that you want to come to Africa or Ghana, come with an open mindset. If possible, think about we not even having a place to even stay. You know that thought that you guys have in your mind, that we live on trees. Just have that in your mind. I think that will be rather better, because when you come here, you will not find that, and you will see something better, and that will at least give you some peace. If not, Charlie, don't watch videos on TikTok and YouTube and all that and think we also live in heaven. No, we also have problems and we also have issues, and gradually we are going to resolve them, and we will get there. Thank you so much for watching.